Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Arcadia SMP. So as you guys saw in the time lapse, I have made two new buildings. It's not been much. I have been sick lately and have been having trouble with my voice. It's still not the best currently, but it's doing a lot better than it was. Now, with these two houses, I just need to connect the road and do some decorations in between. But I figured we would step away from this area and do a little bit of different stuff. As I want a have a bigger shop to build in our shopping district, and I am working with other people for the Nether hub, and I need to start making my Nether tunnel. So that is what we're going to be doing this episode, and some of this might get done in the background, and I'll show you guys if I have done some. But first, the shop. Alright, so this is actually the bookshop. We call it the Bookworm, and this is basically the grown-up version of our Hungry Caterpillar. So I am actually going to be making my shop right down here. It's actually gonna go a bit into this hill. So I want it to be a little bit submerged with it being like bones. So I wanted it to be more down and not completely out in the open. So I'm gonna get building on that and I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so as you can see, I built the shop. So I really like the way that this looks, especially with it being like really built into this little hill. I had to change a little bit of the terrain up here, and well, it needs a bit more refinement, but I can do that when I terraform it probably a bit more, or when it's gonna get terraformed with roads, you know? But I have also made the interior of the shop. It's just really cozy, stocked, kind of. Currently still farming for more bone blocks. But yeah, I really like the look of it. I I think it's quite nice. It's cozy. It is a perfect size for my shop. So now we are actually going to be turning to the Nether, as I am part of the Nether Hub crew. So I'll go to the Nether and I will show you guys what we have gotten so far. So this is the Nether Hub. It is nicely mirrored with a big hole entrance to the Nether roof for easy access to further away farms and current portals we have up there. And it has 4 tunnels going into all of the 4 main directions. And these sides are actually made for little murals, little extra things. Now, me and the group that is working on the Nether Hub and Nether Tunnels have decided we are going to assign colors to basically each side, each direction. So like the south tunnel, it's gonna be green, and we're gonna have one with blues and one with reds, and then purples. And I have decided to claim the purple one. So it's basically more purple, magenta, pink. All of the ones in that direction. I have already made up a tunnel design, and now I just gotta figure out what I want to do with these white wool parts, as those will also be made into the colors that are representing this tunnel. So I think I will first plop down a section of the tunnel just to show you guys how it looks, possibly 2 sections, as I have gone with a chunk based design. So I have basically made segments of a tunnel that is 16 blocks long, and I just repeat that section the whole way down, making it easier for me or other people to build it. And there is something that's gonna happen with all of these, which I will get to later. So I have made two sections of the nether tunnel, but I am currently out of a few resources, so I am going to get more of that. But as you can see, I think it's quite lovely currently. I just made a simple gradient here, and for this white part I extended out the little pathway in between here what the cards already had, and I also did a neat little trick as I flipped it. So as you can see here, it starts at like the pink and goes to the dark purple, and then on this other side it starts at dark purple and goes to pink. So this section will start with pink to purple and then purple to pink and then all the way around there, as I really like the way it makes the gradient look. As it really gives it a feel like this gradient flows into each other, not that it's just repeating. Well, it is repeating, but it feels a lot nicer as repeating. I have put also frog lights into the ceiling in these little strips to make sure that there's like a bunch of light. And I did a nice little trick down here behind the normal trapdoors, because behind our warped, no, not warped, crimson wood trapdoors, I have put cherry, and behind the cherry I have put crimson, as a way to kind of blend it together, the colors. And I am really happy with the way that this looks. So I am going to be doing, of course, more expansion of camera once I have all of the extra resources I needed. And yeah, I also will have to start mirroring it on the bottom side, or I could do a little bit of something different. I of course also have to do this big top part as well, as that will also have to be more in tune with the colors. So I am going to do that off camera, but first why don't I explain to you what these are all about. Alright, so now in relation to the signage, I got a letter. It's election time, so I have signed up to be a governor of our shopping district. And I have already started working on my campaign. So I just simply wrote a book to everyone about what I will promise to do when I become a governor. As, let me take you on a little trip around the place. It's gone a bit crazy over there. But all of the 4 candidates got a book. A little bit about what it's gonna be happening, and we have time for speeches. But as we fly near, everyone has, all of the others have gone crazy with signposts, boards. I have decided to go old-fashioned with a book for every Arcadian. So I have been doing that, running around everyone's spaces, delivering it to either their mailbox or placing down a barrel myself to really just say that, hey, I am out here doing this, but I will be doing it in a less obtrusive way. Less in your face, more, I am just gonna make this promise and I will deliver it. That is what I have been doing. There's probably gonna be a lot more happening as well as with the speeches, but that would be for in a later episode. For now, let me show you some of the progress I have made on my base. Alright, so Trish set up another secret prankster this year, and I already drew a card and I got Husk. So now we're gonna go over to Husk's area and set up a little prank for him. So the prank I set up for Husk is quite simple. I just hid something in his trash. it seems. But almost all of them are also hinting to treasure. Of course, there is actually treasure hidden somewhere in here. I am not going to say where exactly, but there is a clue. I'm not gonna show it on camera. You're gonna have to find out about it in Husk's episode. Alright, now with the pranks done, we can get on to the next part. Alright, so someone already put their prank for me in.
Oh, cluck it up, my dear friend. You'll be feathered and fried faster than a chicken in a fox coop. This is one as egg-citing prank that's sure to hatch a few laughs. Cluck, cluck, bagawk. Ah, you've mined your way into my domain. Mind the redstone dust. It's not just for decoration. It's my not-so-secret art installation.
Oh gosh, oh.
Ah, you've bricked your way into the grand estate of Alistair Blocksworth III. Care for a cup of cobblestone tea or perhaps a fermented spider eye? Block it or not, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my mangrove masterpiece. It's not just rooted in the swamp. It's the finest blend of mud bricks and tangled roots this side of the biome.
Oh my
Blocktastic.
gosh.
Ah, you've bricked your way into the grand estate of Alistair Blocksworth III. Care for a cup of cobblestone tea or perhaps a fermented spider eye? Block it or not, I'm glad you're here.
Oh my gosh, that is
Welcome to my humble abode, where the resin blocks are as orange as a pumpkin and twice as comfy.
I hope I didn't.
Sit down and experience the finest in blocky luxury. Why, welcome to the Blocksworth Manor. Please do
no,
watch
the
your step.
chicken.
I've been known
They
to
keep
stash my spare pork
activating
chops
it.
under the floorboards. Ah, you've mined your way into my domain.
Oh,
Mind the redstone dust. It's not just for
no,
decoration. It's
this
my
is
not-so-secret
amazing.
art installation.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to my humble abode, where the resin blocks are as orange as a
All right,
pumpkin and twice as comfy.
I am
Sit
gonna
down
see
and
if I
experience
can,
the finest in blocky luxury.
somehow get
Welcome
it
to
out
my
of the
mangrove
loop and
masterpiece. It's not just
welcome back to
rooted in the...
Alright, so the area has changed a lot down here. So first of all, we got a little bit of a flower farm here. And down here we added a nice carrot farm. And another little flower farm garden area for this house. It has a beautiful pig stables behind it, also decorated. A nice retaining wall to the other house and a wheat field. And then this house, of course, the prank house. And then we have a bridge leading to the fishing village. And a nice little stream running this side, going up to a pond. And then we have a farm here. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. To this house, with this also a little bit of nicely decorated. Going up here, I have also made another field here, a nice potato field, leading into this little bee area back here, and a wheat field right over here, to another retaining wall here, where down there in the black outline I want to put the prank house, as I do love it and I would like to have it permanently in the base. But in that spot it is currently in the middle of a road, which I really do want to put in there. So it will have to be moved to over here. But yeah, that is all that I have done in between all of the other stuff that has been happening in this episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!